anafika anasema hi,
God have mercy upon us.
mulisikia Nyai ati hi cousin. Ukifika Ukambani Nyai cousin.
Fellow Kenyans, that is a leader who is representing a constituency, and he expects Kenyans to respect him with the kind of behavior, with the way he's behaving publicly, mimicking others, and this kind of behaviors are supposed to be done. These kind of things are supposed to be done by children. Not even an elder person will do such kind of thing. But who is Kimani Ichung'wah? Kimani Ichung'wah wants to make the public, thinks that whenever he does such kind of things, the public will give him the respect that, will accord him the respect that they want. One thing I normally say is that respect is a two-way traffic. Respect me, I respect you. It doesn't matter whether you hate someone or not. But doing such kind of things in a public forum, there are children there, there are women there, there are men there, and I even normally wonder why these people are normally being given opportunities to speak. You ask yourself that, is this really a leader who wants to be respected? What are you saying? What kind of picture are you portraying outside? That is one of the things that I would like to talk about. And also I also like to talk about this issue of Ojwang, because to be sincere with you, if there is a murder case or one of the deaths that has really caused a lot of tensions in this country and has really even made politicians themselves and police officers to panic, is this death of Albert Ojang. That is what I want to talk about. But before I do that, I would just like to request you that if you are meeting for the first time, don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can also like, you can share, you can drop me a comment at the comment section. You can tell me what you think, where you are watching this video from, and how these videos are reaching. If you're within the country, tell me which part of the country you're watching from. And if you're outside the country, you can as well tell me which country you're watching this video from. And also, just another request, that I told you that I have a funeral, and let me just remind you, for those who don't know, I have a funeral which I'm supposed to travel up country next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday if it's possible. And I'm requesting, guys, that I've really done a lot, and I think that at this point my pocket, I've really emptied what I had, and I can't say that I'm stranded, but I'm just requesting that if I can get some people who can stand with me, if you can send me your 100 shillings, your 200 shillings, your 500 shillings, your 1,000, your 2,000. If you are also in a position to send me 5,000 shillings, I'll really appreciate. But I'm just requesting that please just stand with me, because I know that on this platform I will stand with people. I know that one thing I'm sure of is that a time is coming. Well, I will stand with a lot of people. I will stand with you guys if you are in a position, if you have a problem and you really need support. I will in that position to support you. So please, guys, if you can do me this one favor, I will really appreciate. I will really appreciate, and I will really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for those who already sent. I've seen your messages, guys. I've seen your M-Pesa messages. I really appreciate. I can't mention all of you. I can't just mention all of you, but I've seen you guys. If you send, just know that I've seen your message. I've really seen your message, and I really thank you very much. For those who are still hoping to do that, please, I know that you're going to do that. And if you also don't feel like you are left behind. No, your prayers can also help. Your prayers will help and all that. But if also in a position that you can send, please just feel free and just send wherever you are. Whatever you have, I'll really appreciate, guys. Let us get back into the discussion. As I started by saying that let us not talk about the issue of Kimani Ichung'wah. Let us focus on the issue of Albert Ojang. And one thing I'm sure of is that tomorrow, I don't know how tomorrow's burial of Ojwang will be, but one thing I know is that these politicians will not be allowed to speak. They will not be allowed to speak. Just imagine that Ojwang's death has made people lose their jobs. The same Ojwang's death has made Boniface Kariuki to die. Langat, in as much as he's going back, he has been told to resume work. Langat was steps aside. People like how do we call this OCS? Talam right now is in custody. The same death has really made politicians to panic. If there is a death that has really made these politicians to panic, is this one. And I'm very sure, I'm 100% sure that this one, sidhani kama kuna mwanasiasa ambaye atakubaliwa ataenda kwa mazishi yake Albert Ojang. Hata kama wataenda, sidhani kama kuna yule mtu ambaye atakubaliwa kuzungumza kwa mazishi yake Ojang. Because, one thing I know is that Kenyans are tired. Kenyans are really tired with what has been happening all over the country, what has been happening here and there. Kenyans are tired, and most of this what I'm very happy about is this young generation. The Gen Zs have really woken up, and they really know what they know how to differentiate between good and bad. If you're doing what is wrong, they will know that this one is wrong, and we cannot condone it. That is one of the greatest things that I'm very happy about with these Gen Zs. They know that this one should not be done. This one, now politicians should not do this. You cannot come to where Gen Zs are and brag. These guys are learned. These guys got a free primary and secondary education. They are learned. They know what to do. You can't lie to them. So politicians have been lying to Kenyans for a very long time, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy that there's a generation which is going to vote in 2027, in which, if they decide to vote, all of them, if this generation decide that now they are going to vote, what these politicians are going to see, hao wanasiasa hawatakuwa na lao kabisa, hawatakuwa na lao. They will not have anything to say. I say they will not have anything. Okay, utaambia watu nini? Utadanga, okay, kwa sababu politicians rely on the lies. I'll talk about that in the next video, but let me just acha nigusie kidogo tu. I'll talk about that when I'll talk about the tour of the opposition kule upande wa Western. Politicians relies on the lies. Because wajua kwamba wakija wakaambia wanasiasa hii, wakija wakaambia wananchi hivi wananchi wataenda hivi na wananchi wataingia kwa box yao. But one thing I know, one thing I'm sure of is the way these Gen Zs are handling politicians. Because at this point, mwanasiasa atakiketi chini akitaka kwenda mahali anapiga mahesabu, nikienda kule kwanza kuzungumza na hawa vijana, nitawaambia nini? Hawa vijana nitawaambia nini? Nitaleta uongo aje ili wanielewe. Yani ushaona, how will I lie to them? That is the calculation right now. How will I lie to these boys? How will I lie to the millennials and the Gen Zs? Those guys are very sharp. So I'm waiting to see, we are really waiting to see how tomorrow's burial of Ojang will look like. Politicians, please, if you can reach any politician, try and tell any politician, whether anatoka Homa Bay County, whether anatoka Kisumu County, whether anatoka Siaya County, whether anatoka Nyandarua County, whether anatoka Nairobi County, that please avoid going to Albert Ojang's burial for your own safety. Imagine Albert Ojang anapelekwa nyumbani, wamefika kwao, matanga imefika kwao, alafu vijana, the Gen Zs are taking the casket, they're taking the body, walking with the body towards Mawegu police station. Why? Because they are bitter, because this is the first place that Albert Ojang was taken to after being arrested. Now, they reached there. And then surprisingly enough, they banned the whole of Mawego police station.
Kitu ndani desha na hiyo ni
I have a question. I just have a question to ask. Now, is it that now Rigathi Gachagua have sent his goons, have sent people from Nyandarua, from Central Province, the Kikuyu guys, to go to Mawego to ban Mawego police station? No, I just want us to talk here. Because, you know, these politicians, they have this narrative of spreading lies, mara imefanyika. Now I have a question, a very open question to ask. Rigathi Gachagua alienda Western. So inamaanisha kwamba wakati ambapo Rigathi Gachagua alikuwa anaenda Western, ametuma watu wake waende Mawego, waende na mwili yake Albert Ojang, waende wakachome Mawego police station alafu warudi. Because Mawego police station has been banned by the Luo Gen-Zs. Ni wale vijana ambao wana mauchungu ndio wamechoma Mawego police. You can't say that there is a politician that have sent goons to. No, you can't. You can't. Let us stop these lies. Let us stop this issue of kitu imefanyika. Sasa mliekelea. Okay, waliekelea Rigathi Gachagua wakati ambapo one of the police station ilishoniwa kule upande wa Central. So hii police station ambayo imechomwa Homa Bay. Nani amechoma? Ni goons wake Rigathi Gachagua. Ndio amechoma eh? This watu waache kutupima akili bana. One thing I know and I'm still saying and I will keep on saying that Kenyans have woken up. They know what is good and bad. And please politicians, for your own safety, I'm repeating, for your own safety and your own good, avoid going to Albert Ojang's burial. Na hata kama utaenda, please shut your mouth. People like I heard people like Peter Kaluma saying that anybody who will be going to Albert Ojang's funeral should avoid politics. Hata wewe Kaluma, avoid politics. Usijifanye kwamba wewe ndio unajua kile ambacho kimemua Albert Ojang, and yet you are the guys who are allowing Lagat to walk scot free, yet to know very well that this is the person that ordered the killing of Albert Ojang. You know, let us stop this issue of kupaka kitu rangi. Kitu kimechafuka, kitu kishazeeka. Alafu wewe mwenyewe kwa sababu unataka ionekane kitu kizuri, mnaichafua. Let us stop this thing. Let us stop this thing. It is so much shameful. And I think it's high time we stop this narrative of kubembeleza our politicians. Enough is enough. Kama Raila Odinga ni ameanza kufanyiwa hivi, let us say that enough is enough. Because at the end of the day, how long have these politicians been in politics? They've never done anything constructive that can help us Kenyans. We give them opportunity, they go to the offices, they do things that only helps them. After all, guys, that is just my thought, and that is all I have for today. For now, actually, let me know what you think in the comment section, and please don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can also like, you can share, don't forget to also tell me where you're watching this video from. If you're within Homa Bay County, tell me how the atmosphere there is. I know that I'm going to get a lot of messages from Homa Bay County, but I'm expecting them, by the way. Just tell me how it is. Hata kama unaweza nitumia message pale kwa email, you just send me the email. When you tumie message hapo kwa email, I'll talk about the video. I'll do everything possible to make sure that everybody knows what is happening in this. I told you that this channel, sio channel ya kupaka mtu rangi, mara mtu mzuri. I'm not siding with any politician. That is not who I am. I'm not. Our politicians wametudanganya ya kutosha. And now it's time to say enough is enough. Let me know what you think in the comment section.